Peace, family. Y'all know what time it is. Time for the C. King Tuck 414 talk show. And I am your host, C. King Tuck. Today is episode number 2, so I appreciate everyone that's tuned in, that liked and shared our link and Facebook, their income taxes and income refunds. And why do the black woman get attacked for sharing her funds with the black man? That's deep. My answer for that is jealousy, envy, hate, ignorance. As simple as that. Anything the black woman do to assist the black man with his come up will be looked down on, because that's what the white man want. Some people will hate seeing other people. Some black people hate seeing other black people doing anything if it has anything to do with overcoming the struggle. The question should be, why do black people use their income refund check and blow it on stupid shit? Like, that should be the question, people. You've worked hard all throughout the year, well, majority of the people do. You know, we have a few people that cut corners and, you know, bust their moves, but so what? The cracker do it all the time. You know? But the thing is with that is you work all throughout the year. You know, the government is demanding you pay taxes, because if it was up to a lot of us, shit, I know I wouldn't be paying no taxes for nothing. So the government demanding us to pay taxes. You work hard throughout the year to accumulate, you know, this little check at the end of the year, and you go blow it on the craziest shit, on the stupidest shit. Like, the shit is just crazy when you should be able to do something that's gonna help you generate more income with that tax refund check. But you know, that's just how we work in the black community. Our second question is, why do black people buy into the propaganda that mock their come up? I'll answer that by saying self-hate, ignorance, propaganda. Propaganda is information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote or publicize a particular cause or point of view. Anything a black person deemed to be true, negative about another black person usually got that thought from a white person through propaganda. And usually the behavior manifests itself through words and thoughts. So a lot of time, you know, black people look at other black people with the same negative outlook that white people look at black people with. And that only stems from propaganda. That stems from the white man putting all this bullshit out into the universe about black people, so everybody can look at black people like they just such hideous people when it comes to doing anything. But I don't understand how can people be distracted by this propaganda when it's facts. 500 years of facts showing how savage these white people can be. Even to this day, it's still facts showing you guys how much of a savage these white people can be. But at the end of the day, y'all still fall for the propaganda and manifest these things through your thoughts and through your words and through your actions. So of course it becomes true. It becomes your reality because you have manifested it. Question number 3. Is it a coincidence that majority of all corporations are owned by white people that do the most scheming when it comes to tax breaks, cuts, and refunds? And you can go to the U.S. Census. You can Google U.S. Census, put in corporations owned by whites, and it'll break everything down. It'll break everything all the way down as far as, you know, the majority, the number, how much they make, and all that. These are the things that we need to be paying attention to. These are the questions that we need to be asking ourselves, people. Trump said he never paid taxes before. He said he never paid taxes, which is a law, which you can go to jail for. But that just show you how that worked. He never been to prison for not paying his taxes. But we can sit here and just think of numerous of black people, especially in the entertainment business, that's always being brung up on charges about not paying taxes, sent straight to prison for not paying taxes. But here we go. We have this white cracker owning all these corporations, $1 million corporations. Y'all president. And this nigga talk about just not doing this shit that we deem legal in the United States. The shit that we supposed to be, abiding by as law-abiding citizens. The shit is a joke, man. The shit is a joke. Solutions to this topic. Number 1, stop tearing down your own kind, especially if you won't dare do it to a white person. These white people, they busting real power moves when it comes to taxes. They busting real moves when it comes to tax season. But none of you niggas would dare go do your research on it and then put that information out there in the universe. Instead, you will talk about black people fouling other people's kids and, selling pussy and doing hair, just to make they come up. But white people is doing way worse, heinous shit to get money. Just simple as that. And none of y'all don't take y'all time out to go verbally abuse and talk down on them, but y'all will do it to y'all own kind of people. And this shit is sad. This shit is sad, man. Solution number 2, invest your refund check into something residual, which means invest into a company, invest into something that next year that money gonna be coming in, and then you're gonna have more income tax money coming in. Something that's gonna be coming in on a monthly basis. Residual. It's gonna keep coming. That's what you need to be trying to do with your refund check. Instead of trying to go out and buy fucking 405. Like, this what I don't understand. How do niggas go out and buy this expensive shit, Robin jeans and trues and all this, when last year you weren't even wearing that shit? So you telling me this year, because you got a few $1,000s, that make it right for you to go blow that shit on that shit when niggas don't even be having cars or no stable place to stay? But you will go spend your money on that? That's foolishness. That's foolishness, man. But I guess that's more easier to do than sit down and actually coming up with a business plan and executing that business plan. Y'all gotta get off that lazy shit and get off that easy shit and start doing something that's gonna be a bit more challenging. A bit more challenging than sitting down, let a motherfucker pour a bucket of cold ice water on you. A bit more challenging than you standing still like a fucking mannequin. A bit more challenging than you eating fucking chicken wings on Facebook. Y'all need to do something a bit more challenging. And it'd be so funny how black people will say shit like, they'll say something like, anybody can write a book or anybody can start a company. If anybody could do it, we would have more of our black people doing this. And I believe any black person can do it if they sit down and challenge themselves to do it. But you motherfuckers not challenging yourselves to do anything but the easiest shit that you can think of, which is propaganda came from the cracker to keep you niggas from thinking. Come on, people, man. It's 2017, man. Get off that bullshit. And last but not least, solution number 3. Fellas, file those taxes regardless if you are on child support, because eventually you will be getting penalized for not doing so. Get current on your child support, so when it comes to that point, you will get current on the child supports to where they can't even take your taxes anymore. Like, it's stupid for you to sit back on 3 and 4 years of taxes because you don't want your baby mama to get it. Let her get that shit. Let her get that shit. Get her out the way. Get your children out the way, so it come to a point in time where you can file and do your own thing and not have to worry about these crackers trying to take what's yours, trying to keep you stagnant and keep you at a standstill. And women, if you have a legitimate guy, if you fucking with a legitimate nigga, a nigga that's been giving you rides throughout the year, a nigga that's been making sure you got gas in your car, a nigga that's been doing recreational things with you, like taking you out on dates and feeding you and shit like that, when it come around, hell yeah, bless that man. Hell yeah, hit his hand with something. Even if it's just yo nigga, and he down at hard times. If y'all can sit down and come up with an investment plan, then do that. Now, women, I wouldn't suggest you give a nigga $1,000 to go blow on some fucking Robin and Rocks and Trues and Jordans. Hell no. If that nigga serious, sit him down. Come up with an investment plan, so next year that nigga be breaking bread with you. Y'all be breaking bread as a team. And that's what we need to be focused on, black people, when it comes to this income tax shit. When it comes to income tax season in the black community, nobody is really focused on doing nothing productive or positive with the money. Motherfuckers is too busy bashing each other because they got money. Get off that bullshit, people. Get off that bullshit. And that's about it, family. That's about it. The number is 367-414-414-367-7584. The call-in number. You can text. Leave your thoughts. Send topics. Like I said, I'm open for any type of constructive criticism or critiqueness, how I can make the show better. Like I said, man, this ain't one of them watered down, sugar coated ass shows, man. I cuss. I'm gonna keep it 100. I got a little hood in me, and that's how I'm gonna express myself, because I'm talking to people that's like me, that come from where I come from, that's still out here doing, these lower self things, trying to reach their higher self. I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to the people, the real people out there, man. If you want to motherfucking hear about facts and entertainment and bullshit, if you want to hear a motherfucker being politically correct and talking all professional and like a cracker, then y'all go listen to any of those other shows that's out there, because this damn near ain't for you, but it is, because you still need to hear real shit. So peace and love, family. Stay tuned in, man. We only gonna strive to get better. I appreciate all the love and support. And y'all, man, we got to come together collectively, man, and start building and not tearing one another down. Peace and love.